Savour Kilkenny online food festival. It's Deirdre here from the Good Food School, back to chat to you again. Did anybody make those lovely flapjacks that we made last week? Delicious. And how has your first week of homeschooling been? Yeah, it's great, isn't it? Anyway, today I'm going to make a really easy snack that everybody in this house absolutely gobbles up, and it's really easy and really quick, and it's a bit of crack, and you kids will love making it. So we're going to use about 2 or 3 bananas, so use as many bananas as you want depending on how many of these you want to make. I'm going to use some peanut butter, some dark chocolate, and a little bit of coconut oil. So really easy, really quick, and simple, and everybody can have a bit of crack making these. Okay, so they're basically like a banana and peanut butter sandwich coated in chocolate. We never did our dance around the kitchen! Oh my goodness! So Charlie chose this song, and Charlie, what was the song called again?
Think about things.
Think about things. Alexa, play Think About Things. So are you ready to dance, everybody? Let's have a quick dance around the kitchen, and then we get down to making
Things
these.
to Think About by Stonewall Jackson on Amazon Music.
Alexa, play Think About Things.
Here's Think About Things by Daddy Freya on
Yeah, I
Amazon
think this is
Music.
the one. People songs start out really slow, it's really hard to dance. Could do your slow-mo dance. Okay, getting a bit quicker. Oh yeah. Okay, everybody, come on up and dance. Oh, this is better. I never get the words right. Alexa, off. Yeah, I quite like that song. It's a very slow start, so it's hard to, dance around the kitchen to that. But yeah, I like that song. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do, guys, is we are going to slice our bananas. Now you can make these as thick or as thin as you like, and I am going to make them kind of in between. So again, this is a great little job for little hands to do. So I'm just using a butter knife here. So I'm cutting them about yay high, slicing them about that size. It's really dark here. I'm recording this. It's pitch black outside, that's why I have all the lights on. Okay. So I'm going to do 2 bananas, and these bananas are not very ripe, but that's what they have in the shop. So when you're opening your bananas, also have a listen to the sound of banana opening. Crack it. Oh my goodness. It sounds like somebody's bone breaking, doesn't it? Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to continue slicing these, and actually put your kettles on. I'm going to do that now. Put my kettle on. Oh, I have it all nearly ready to go anyway. So we're going to chop these bananas. So this is a nice little snack for a party snack, or if you're watching a movie at the weekend, you could make these because they're a bit, they're very tasty, and they're a bit maybe healthier than anything you might buy in the shops. Okay, so we're going to take out a little piece of the banana, and we're piece of peanut butter, and then we're going to sandwich it with another piece of banana, like so. So yeah, pop it on a plate. And we'll just continue doing that with all the other ones. So see what I mean? You could do as many or as little as you like. Depending on how many people. I was going to say people coming over, but nobody has people coming over. What am I thinking? Yeah, nobody's people coming over, so you can just eat them all yourself. Even better. You could pop a little bit of coconut on the top of these, if you want it. I'm not going to do that today. Baby! How did the first week of homeschooling go? I feel like we're right back where we started. Oh well. So I'm going to pop these in the fridge, and then when I pop them in the fridge, it will make the kind of harden the bananas up a little bit so they'll be easier to work with when we're dipping them in chocolate. Now I am using 72% dark chocolate. Does anybody know what that means? What the 72% represents? What I tell you? My hair is really annoying me. I should have put something in it. The 72% represents the percentage of cocoa that's in the chocolate, which means that the other remaining 28%. Did I get that maths right? Did I? Yeah. It's a long time since I went to school. The remaining 28% is made up of some other things, but mostly sugar. So when you get a bar of chocolate that is 100% cocoa, that means there's no sugar in it at all, and it's very, very bitter. So you may not want to eat that. It's very it's used, I think, mostly for cooking. I have tried it a few times and found it very hard to eat. Okay, so I'm gonna pop that over there. And I'm going to pop all my little sandwiches, see them? My little banana sandwiches into the fridge. Okay, so we're going to go on to melt our chocolate. Really simple. So easy, isn't it? Really easy. So that's taken me so 7 minutes on the timer, but I did dance around the kitchen for a few minutes and I have been chatting nonsensical stuff, so it's taking maybe 2 minutes. Now we're going to melt our chocolate. I'm using what's called a bain-marie. A bain-marie is basically a double broiler, I think it's called in the States. It is a bowl that sits on top of a pot of boiling water. So I'm just going to put some boiling water into my saucepan. You don't want it to come up too close to the bowl. I'm just going to pop the bowl in on top. And we're going to put the chocolate in here. And then it's going to melt it. It's not really super easy. And then using this method with the water already boiled means you don't have to stand over a cooker, stand beside a cooker stirring it, which is what I used to always do. But then Maggie, who's 11, watches a lot of YouTube videos about cooking and baking, and she discovered that little hack, so that's what we use now. So you could use other chocolate, but because it's much lower in sugar, I much prefer dark chocolate. So guys, if you've never tasted hot chocolate or dark chocolate, why don't you give it a try? Taste dark chocolate and then taste milk chocolate and see what the difference is. It'll be quite a significant taste difference. So this dark chocolate, as I said, is about 28% sugar. A lot of milk chocolates will be much higher. They'll be maybe up to twice that. So you can read it on the label, it'll tell you. But I kind of gave up milk chocolate a while ago, and I actually don't like it anymore. Imagine that. And then there's white chocolate, which actually isn't chocolate at all. That's for another day. Okay, so already my chocolate is melting. So I'm just going to stir it around. So the boiling water underneath has warmed up the bowl and it's melting the chocolate. Super easy. So it's a really safe way for even younger kids to melt chocolate. You could do it in the microwave as well, but you have to be careful in the microwave that you don't burn your chocolate. And so you wouldn't really be able to use it. Oh, I forgot. I'm going to put a couple of teaspoons of coconut oil in because that'll help kind of keep the chocolate kind of more liquidy and it won't go as hard as quickly. There we go. Oh, yum. Okay. And it'll be better then for coating the bananas when we're taking them out of the fridge. Now you could freeze these as well. Oh, that's delicious as baby. So Charlie, who's 9, hates peanut butter, but somehow loves these. Amazing, isn't it? These are one of his favourite things that I make. So I make these when I do cooking classes with kids. I make these are one of the things, these are on my recipe schedule, for want of a better word. So my chocolate is nearly all melted now. What we're going to do next is I'm just going to get the plate that I have the banana on, and we're going to put a little bit of, this is going to get a bit messy now because chocolate is going to go all over the place. I'm going to put a little bit of paper down so that the chocolate doesn't go completely everywhere. Okay, so look, there's my chocolate, completely melted. Lovely and smooth. Now I didn't use the whole bar of chocolate there, but again, depends on how many bananas you're using. It will depend. I'll give the recipe, and that'll have the quantities for the number of bananas that you use. Okay. So here's our bananas, all ready to go. So I'm just going to push them over to one side. Push them. You have to roll up your sleeves. It's going to get messy. So we're just literally going to plop a banana into the chocolate and coat it in the chocolate. Use a spoon. I have had children do this with their hands, which is one option, but depends how messy you want things to get. Okay, so yeah, it's using your hands is probably not to be recommended, but if you use a spoon, it's much easier. Okay, so here we go. There's 2 done. They're so simple and so easy. As I said, great for if you're watching a movie tonight, sitting on the sofa watching a movie. You can make these. And what I like about them too is they've got protein with the peanut butter in them, so they're kind of an all-round snack. And chocolate is actually can be quite healthy if you get like a low sugar content chocolate, which is this one only 28% sugar. Because the cacao bean, where chocolate originates from, is actually a health food. It's full of antioxidants and anti-inflammatories. Okay, so I am going to have 3 more to do. So I've loads of chocolate in this for what I need. Now you might need to taste the chocolate and make sure it's okay before you. Delish. Now we're going to put these back in the fridge before we eat them. We might just have to taste them. So see, it's really super easy. If you've a child's birthday party coming up, you could have these as a little snack, or you could do a little, like even after we're out of lockdown, if we're ever allowed to have people in our house again, whenever that time is, might be, you know, when you're having kids over, it would be a nice little thing to now. Yeah. That's the last of them. So that's taken me all of 15 minutes. But I did a lot of talking. There we go. Do you want to try one, Charlie?
Yes, please.
Charlie's here. And Maggie. Yep, they good? Okay guys, so they are 4 ingredient, banana and peanut butter and chocolate whites, and they are delicious. See you next time.
They're better when they're frozen.
They're better when they're frozen, yeah, they need to go in the fridge or the freezer. Do you think the fridge or the freezer, Charlie?
Fridge.
Fridge, yeah. So we pop them in the fridge and they'll be ready for kids after dinner later on. Okay, bye!
Bye.